Hello guys, my name is Janet. Welcome back to my channel. Um, Today I'll be talking about myself. It's kind of weird when I say I'll be talking about myself. You know, um, I don't have much to say about myself. All I have to say is there's something special about the month of November. It's not my birthday. Um, it's not special as in it's in a bad way or in a good way, but it's special. 4 years ago, that was 2018. My daughter just woke up one morning and she told me she could not see, and I thought it was a big joke. And kids, she was 4 years old, and we all know how kids behave in the morning when they don't want to have breakfast. Um, um, so I told her to let me finish what I was doing so that I could attend to her. And she came back and asked me again when I was going to make a popcorn, and it was the morning. And again, I kind of got a little bit angry. I told her I'm still making. That day I was making chapatis in the morning. I told her I'm still making chapatis. I told her, can't you see the ones that are remaining here? She told me I can't see. And I was wondering, how can she not see? She woke up, she came from the bedroom, she's in the kitchen, she's going to the sitting room to watch TV. How can she not see? So let alone I had guests, and I kind of ignored the whole thing because she looked okay, she looked normal. And let alone I had guests. They came, when the kids, now they are together, the kind of that thing. I didn't know it was that serious. So but she was complaining of headaches and all that. So the following day, I was still giving her painkillers because of headache. But she's saying I can't see, but I can. I could see she was watching TV. She was okay. She was playing with the phone, and I didn't know it was that serious. So on that was on a Saturday. So on a Monday, I decided to take her to hospital. That eye clinic. She was still she was still 4 years old, so they had not introduced capital letters. um, so they when they are I took her to the clinic. They are telling her, read these, and you can imagine the frustrations of a child when she's unable to read those. And I'm telling them, please, I she knows how to read. It's just that she can't see. um, and as time went by, my Monday, she could only see I think like 2 feet away. That was on Monday. So we stayed in the hospital, them doing tests here and there and here. Finally, the doctor we saw, we were referred to a neurologist. So when we went there, it was, I think, at around 10, 11 when we go to see the doctor. That is the whole day the child has been frustrated, and now it's 10, 11 at night. So, and I got the shock of my life when the doctor told me I needed to be admitted tonight, right now, if it's possible, for the next 2 weeks. It was devastating for me because I I didn't know how serious that was. Um, I still have memories of that day. I I had to go back home, put things in order because I was not prepared for admission at night. So the following day, that was on Wednesday, we got admitted. And by Wednesday evening, she could only see less than a foot. Uh, like an hour. That is the time reality sunk in. She was losing her sight, and that was on Wednesday. On Thursday morning, she could actually see. I was forced to feed her breakfast because now she could not even see what she was eating. I was a reality sank in, and I knew I didn't want to believe the kind of life that was ahead. I prayed. funny thing, I never cried all that time I was in hospital, but I watched her. I watched her lose her sight. I held her hand, but I never cried at all when I was in hospital. I prayed every day for her to regain her sight. So you can imagine, medication doesn't work immediately. So when we were admitted on Wednesday, on Thursday evening, she was completely blind. The pain I was feeling at that particular moment, I think I was numb to everything. Those memories still come back because I still remember those days. The pain. So by Thursday, I was starting to doubt if the medication was working because she could not say anything. I think that is the one time that I turned to God and I said, God, please do a miracle, perform a miracle, because I don't have powers. I don't know what has happened. I don't know what is happening, but I believe you are going to perform a miracle for us. So that was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. She started. Now she could see. She could see when she's eating. She could feed herself. She could read the number on the wall. The I was so excited. I didn't want to leave her side. I just stayed in the hospital. I was like this person who was numb to everything except being there for her. And all that time that I didn't cry. I prayed and asked God to perform a miracle. A miracle he did perform. But now, here came another shock. When we went home, the medication she was under just changed her. She was moody. She wanted to eat junk. She was gaining weight in a very funny way. um I got lost. Everybody started. I know I feel the pain when a parent. I understand the pain a parent feels when they have a child who is able differently, because people just stare in a very rude manner. Some laugh. Actually, when she went to school, she told me there's a teacher who laughed at her. And I used to, I used to go with her to the supermarket because I wanted her to exercise. And I remember people staring, and some like giving me this look as in, what's wrong with you? That look. Those were very difficult moments for me. I had friends. I had family who supported me. Well, the medication just did, it didn't it changed her. As I felt the pain, because I was trying to be strong for her, not to experience the bullying that was there when she went out there. People would stare. I was feeling that pain. Now I understand. I can relate what parents go through when their children are able differently. And I wish people would stop that. Why would a grown-up stare and look at a child in a very disgusted way because they look different? Thank God, when she finished the medication, it was, I think, 1.5 months. Things started going back to normal, and she lost all the weight. She's back to normal now. She From there onwards, I've not experienced anything. But I still keep on wondering what happened that day. I still keep on asking myself what went wrong back then, because there's nothing that had happened that I was going to say, oh, maybe this affected her eyes, or this affected her eyes. There's nothing that had happened, and she regained her sight, and she has been okay since then, and nothing else has changed. So November just and I think the first video I released is the day we were I think admitted in hospital. That was 14, 15, 16. Around 17 is when we were admitted, and 2 weeks after is when we went home. So these few months I've been producing videos. 4 years ago I was in hospital asking God to perform a miracle, and a miracle he did perform. So guys, that has been how I remember my Novembers. It's in a good way and in a bad way. So I will always be grateful the doctors who attended to us, the hospital, the nurses, and most of all to God, because he did perform that miracle. And as for me, because I saw it happen, I believe it's a real miracle. It would have changed the way I do things. It would have changed my daughter's life, the way she does things. I mean, it would have altered everything. It would have moved up from what we knew as normal to another normal situation in life, because we would have had to adjust. Those are possibilities I really don't like thinking about. If you're a parent out there going through some kind of pain, I would like to assure you that God performs miracles, and I pray that you find peace as you wait for that miracle. And if you have a story to share, please write in the comment section. If you have a question you would like to ask me, please write in the comment section. I'll be glad to answer. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe to keep this family growing, and we are going to be sharing much more. Thank you.